a solution. It's an easy solution. And we talked about this I think last week. The age thing. If you're 25, you get with a man that's 35. Now, guess what? You don't have that problem. Because a 25-year-old man most likely don't have his life together. But if you date 7 to 10 years older, he has 7 years of wisdom on you, 7 years of experience on you, and he has gotten his life together to a certain degree where you're still young and he is polished and where he needs to be. Next thing you know, everybody's happy. So that is the actual answer. And that's really what it's supposed to look like. You're supposed to be 7 to 10 years older than the woman. So the man gets what he wants, and the woman literally gets what she wants.
No, you're not getting no young girls. Look what Jasmine got to say about this. Y'all gonna get y'all crazy. Because I just want Jasmine, before you go,
Jasmine got a 40-year-old.
Y'all was just tripping on Drea dating younger. Because but y'all could date younger.
Nobody tripped on Andrea dating younger.
No, that man is like 19. That's different.
He's 21.
Yeah, he's 21. He's 21.
Well, we talked about 21 being too young.
One mic.
We talked about 21 being too young last week, y'all.
Go ahead, Jasmine.
But remember, age doesn't equal experience. Because remember, y'all was laughing when I said my man 40 and didn't have a car. So
no, it's because he didn't have a car, Jasmine. Not because he was 40. There's nothing wrong with being 40, but he didn't have a car at 40.
I really want to know why he ain't had no damn car.
You get what I'm saying?
He's a flight attendant or something. He travels. He's a traveler. Like he travels mostly.
Does that make sense though? It's because he's 40 and doesn't have a car. It's nothing wrong with you dating a 40-year-old.
Y'all know that in every major city, it's cheaper to drive. I'm sorry, if you go to work 8 hours a day, it's cheaper to take an Uber than to own a car with car insurance.
Bro, I went to New York City. It was way cheaper.
If I lived in New York, if I lived in any city, I would not have a car. Like, I had to put 35 G's down on my car just to get the payment under $500 a month. That's too much money, right? So
if you're in the South, you need a car, bro. Like you cannot survive without.
I live in Texas. I need a car. I need one.
That's what I'm saying. In the South, you got to have a car.
I mean, I've dated older dudes and I've dated younger dudes, and none of them had their shit together. So it's like at this point, I don't even care how.
That's a you thing and not a them thing, though. You gotta give a man your attention.
You got a question where you're serving
your attention, Jasmine. You
Because
gotta give a man you gotta have standards and requirements. Just like how I stood up for the ladies. That wasn't my damn problem, but that is a standard of mine. I can't be on a panel where that happened. So
Mr.
me and
LetGo gonna keep on grandstanding, ain't he?
At the end of the day, you gotta stand up for whatever it is that you want. You gotta be like, yo, this is what I want. Can I get it? Whether it's from a man, from a coworker, or from being on the panel. You gotta have standards, Jasmine. You can't just be, I only take it.
Just chime in. I want to say yes, Jasmine. Listen, I do interviews. Like I'm asking you what you're doing for a living. I'm asking you, about your family, and then I'm listening. Like I was just on the phone, and I mean, like I ain't gonna get it to me, but I'm listening, and I'm listening for red flags, and I'm not gonna answer the call anymore. I'm gonna block you.
Jasmine, what is in the way?
You don't have a good job. If you're not on my level, I'm not going to ever be around you because I only want to be around people that vibrate at this level or higher. I want to be around inspirational people, and us as Black women, we mothered the whole world. So
don't start. I was on your side. Don't start.
We mothered children that we didn't even bear. White children, the slave master children.
I was on her side.
She's on the babble. I'm going to mute because that's what we talked about. Respect. Remember, I'm just saying, as a Black woman, I mothered the entire world, and we got to stop.
Did you mother them?
What the hell is she talking about?
I did.
How you gonna take on everybody? How you gonna take on somebody else's experience and try to take credit for it?
Exactly.
You didn't do that.
Because I have been reincarnated multiple times.
Reincarnated my ass. Get the whole hell out of here. No, I live.
Jasmine.
I was Cleopatra.
Let me get this super chat, then we're gonna get to the next one. All right, my man, or Drama therapy, $5. This is why we are trying to get legislation passed to keep these coaches from trying to be therapists. This hurts the Black community. Who are they talking about?
We need more coaches and therapists. What the fuck is he talking? What the fuck is they talking about?
Nah,
$5
person. Some coaches and therapists are steering a lot of people wrong right now, including you.
Some non-coaches and therapists are steering people wrong. What are you talking about?
Let me say,
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
He's fucking everybody up.
I've watched somebody I know personally go through therapy. They're very open about therapy and whatnot. And what she said was she does believe that they're putting a lot of their personal stuff in the therapy. I know every therapist is supposed to be different in their style, right? Maybe the way they talk, but everything is supposed to come out of like the DSM-5, is it not? You're supposed to be giving treatment goals, not personal goals on what you think you should be doing. And when she said that, I was like, oh man, that's probably a byproduct of what's going on with people's opinion and the gender war, and this happened to you, girl. It happened to me too. I was like, whoa, yeah, that's not supposed to be happening at all.
Did they say men or women, or she didn't say?
No, she only wanted a female therapist.
See, that's what I'm saying. I will always say never go to a female therapist, because I always say women are children. Women cannot compartmentalize. No, hold on. Think about that. The compartmentalization issue, Trigger Mike. Like, a woman is literally going to put everything in one room and then give advice from everything from that same
room. Go ahead, Ali. Shake your head.
Men can compartmentalize. Women can't. Do you agree with that or not?
Me? You don't. Hell no.
So you don't think women can compartmentalize enough to put their own problems aside and get married?
I think there's a lot of successful therapists, female therapists that do.
Let's see what Ali got to say. What do you think, Ali?
I think that today's woman, I can honestly say, have been brainwashed by society to not compartmentalize. And but if you got self-awareness and actualization, then you'll start to realize that.
Understood.
You'll start to see that society has made women think, oh, this one way. Like, okay, say for instance, they'll meet a guy on a date and think that automatically, because it's a date and society tells us that men are supposed to court you on a date, that this is my husband, even though he has said to you he don't want a relationship. And because you've had sex with him and you've released all these endorphins and all these chemicals, and y'all on these chemical drugs, you think you in love, and you're not gonna date nobody else. You're gonna say, I can't concentrate on texting nobody and dating nobody else because I'm dating. Yeah, Jasmine, you're guilty because I see it in your face. So you're one of them. I can tell. You're dating one at a time, and you're gonna slept up and gave him the cookies, and he done told you, whatever. And then he ain't the one deep down, but for some reason you got
that part.
I think there's a difference between saying women don't compartmentalize from time to time and that women are not capable of compartmentalizing.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
All right.
So it's a capability thing, but I think it's learned behavior. So if you didn't grow up compartmentalizing, just like you didn't grow up playing basketball, you're not going to know how to do it. But you can learn. But it's going to take a lot of hours to do.
On the compartmentalized part, I do believe women can do it. So, what I think a lot of the women are doing in that therapy session, from what that person told me, is they lack in therapeutic boundaries. That's all. If you're feeling the emotion to connect with your patient, which I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do, it's just a professionalism issue. A professional woman can compartmentalize and stay on the DSM-5 and write treatment goals without putting her own personal stuff in there. So if we're going to say women can't compartmentalize, I think that is like saying women can't be professional. I know women can be professional, and she can say, I really want to say this to this lady, but
Trigger, I would even argue that women who become therapists, just for the sheer work that they have to put in to even become therapists, are probably more likely to be able to compartmentalize than any normal average person, because your job literally calls for it.
And then now last year we saw that lady that spilled out how she felt about black men. She still can't get a job.
Excommunicated her ass.
She can't get a job. So it is in the best interest of every.
That was an extreme though.
every professional that holds a license to be objective. So I like most therapists are women. Like it's a female dominated profession, so they can absolutely do it.